Hello and welcome to Warlock 2 The Exiled, a game that just recently released on Steam, and I've been playing it all day long, and I cannot get enough of this game because it is a lot of fun. If you've played the first Warlock, you'll feel right at home playing this game. They've done some pretty good improvements on, example, the researching. It's a whole lot more fun this time around, and a few other improvements that we'll go through when we start the game up. And if you're new to the series, well, this is a 4X turn-based strategy game that plays a lot like Civilization, but with more of an emphasis on combat, pretty much, I guess is the best way to sum it up. So let's go ahead and start this game up. We'll do single player. They've actually added a campaign mode. I have not tried it. I'm not usually big on the campaigns in these types of games, but feel free to leave me a comment if you've tried the campaign and how you thought it was. I mean, it might be worth playing, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and do a new game. So, what do we got? Well, they've added the Exile mode, which is kind of like sandbox mode, but instead of like just a big flat huge area, it's just tons of little worlds that you have to like find and jump to and conquer and defeat your rivals that way. It's a pretty interesting way of playing. I've seen someone play it and it looked like a lot of fun. But for this video, or for this series rather, we're gonna go ahead and do sandbox mode. And we're going to keep all the victory conditions available, although we're going to probably want to do defeat the great mages. And yeah, we're going to keep the game on normal because I'm not 100% confident with my skills yet in this game. Although it's very similar to Warlock, I still want to keep it on normal for now. So let's go ahead and do next. Everything here is pretty much the same as in the first Warlock game. I'm going to keep Great Land as the map type because I do enjoy it. We're going to keep it on normal size, which is actually medium, but they call it normal. They call this one large. This is medium, but normal. Anyways, we're going to keep it normal size. We're going to keep 2 additional worlds as the default and 3 rival mages as the default. That should be plenty okay that way. And of course, cylindrical world is much better than just the flat world, in my opinion. I mean, some people might prefer the flat world gameplay, but I prefer the cylindrical. So let's go ahead and do next. So here we have all our different classes / empires or / heroes, whichever way you want to call them. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my good old buddy, what was his name again? Amberon the Light. He's an elf. I played him in my first game when I first got Warlock 2 today. I've been playing all day pretty much, and I can't get enough of this game. But anyways, I took this guy. I really enjoyed him. So I figured, what the hell, let's try it again. And this time, make a series out of it. So what does he get? He gets Academic, which gives him 20% to researching. And Glorious Tactician, which gives unit power plus 10% on our units, which is very good. However, he doesn't start with any spells. But that's okay because having the stronger units early on actually benefits us more than being able to cast, say, a fireball or something, you know? So, anyway, that's in my opinion. I really enjoyed playing him. So let's go ahead and start this game up. And hopefully, I'm going to take a screenshot of that one. That's a pretty neat looking wallpaper thingy there. Yeah, hopefully we got a good starting location because I've had games, man, where, holy crap, I get crap all around me. Like, almost like this one. I think this one is salvageable. Because we're not too close to this, although we will expand in there. This is just garbage land, but we can always terraform later, so we'll have to keep that in considerations. We got impassable mountains, though, which is kind of nice. It gives us a nice buffer. However, it's less terrain to actually be able to work with. Honestly, not the best starting location. We do get pumpkins, though, so that's very good. So researching. Well, as you can see, much improved over the first game. A lot more, I don't know, polish, I guess, if you will. Less randomness. In fact, I didn't really care for the researching in the first game. It was very bleh. Although the game was still very fun. But, yeah, this is much better. And how it works is, well, you got 3 different types of trees, I guess. You got wizardry, sorcery, divine spells. Divine spells are based off of your god relations, so we can't actually tech anything here yet because our relations with specific gods aren't available. Although for the race we're playing, I think Argila's healing is something I want. So we're going to have to try to get our reputation up with, I guess her name is Argila? Or Argrilla, sorry. I'm not sure, whatever the little plus god thing is there. It'd be nice if they gave us the actual name of the god. Right click for info. Reputation. See, it doesn't tell us, it just shows us the symbol. Anyways, so that's how you get these ones. Then you got sorcery, wizardry. How it works is that there's different sections, and the further you go down the sections, the stronger the spells. However, to be able to go to the next one and actually tech something, you have to have unlocked at least 4 of the first skills, if you will, or first spells. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to go with wizardry because it's got a lot more buff spells, which is kind of the way I want to play. It's also got terraforming stuff. It also has this thing here that's really good, which gives us +1 to our optimal number of cities, which is a new feature in the game that I'll show you guys soon after. Something I really want as well as this. So we're going to go ahead and, I guess, melee resistance. This seems like a pretty good idea. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And let's see, what else? What else indeed? Well, let's construct the building. I'm probably going to do a pumpkin farm right off the bat because we do have the pumpkins and our food is pretty low, and I do want to start building units right away, so let's queue up another archer right away. And, well, there we go. Let's start exploring. No reason in going down here, no reason in going here, so I think I'm going to just explore north of us first. Oh, there we go. So we got a city here of neutrals, I guess is what they are. And we'll probably go to war with them right away. This building can be constructed on. Okay, this is an actual kind of resource. It's a barrow. Okay. Let's bring this guy here. He can get some shots in. There we go. So you could stay there for now. New unit available. Yes, we know. Alright, so, yeah, we'll make this our first target. We'll probably keep the city. Like in the first game, when you take over cities, there's a different, like, cities are, they can either be the undead race, or elves, or the goblins. What else is there? Well, the humans, and these guys here, I don't know what these guys are. But, yeah, it's, I mean, you get access to their buildings. However, you get penalties to, I think it's money. You generate less money because they are of a different race than you are. So my whole plan was to try something out for the first time, which is make a totally biased empire, which is only elves. So I may keep the city for a little while, but probably convert it to a specialized building. And what specialized buildings do is obviously they give you something special. Yeah, something special. Why not special? But no, they give you different things, and they don't count towards your optimal amount of cities. However, if you've built buildings, they all get destroyed. And you cannot build buildings, you cannot build units, but you get a benefit of some kind. So it's something to take into consideration. So that's what I might do with the city, actually, is right away convert it. However, you can't convert it right away because you have to wait 10 turns until the unrest is over. So who knows, maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll grow it a bit just to keep everything balanced and then convert it. I guess that's also an option. Anyways, we'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and end this turn. I've been babbling on a little bit too much. Of course, they'd go after the archers. It makes perfect sense. They are on a hill, so we... Well, actually, we do get a pretty good amount of damage on them, so that's pretty good. And there we go. He's going to retreat. And I'm going to move here and take a shot. What? Couldn't even kill him. What? Is it high resistance against what? Oh, missile resistance, 115. Holy crap. And they're immune to death magic. Oh, these are undead? Are they? Really? Game info, common fighter. They are dead. So is this another picture for undeads? because this is not usually the picture for the undeads I know of. Okay, so I guess this will be an undead city that we would take over. Yeah, I don't want to lose any units early on. So I might have to, oh shit, I really hope I don't lose them. One of them survived, good. Okay, good. Yeah, you take a shot on this guy over here. Nice. And these guys should be able to finish them off. And this guy can actually heal. Alright, good. Okay, new unit available. We can build a settler, which is something we should probably do, but maybe not right away, because we'll take this over. We'll explore on this side afterwards. Is this a border? We might be close to the yellows, I think. Interesting. Interesting. So maybe actually expanding here. I don't want to get too close to our first rival, because we are going to want to attack them probably first. But that definitely looks like a border. So, all right, next turn. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, next turn we'll get another archer, and hopefully the pumpkin farm will be built. Yeah, next turn as well. So we'll have more resources, more food to actually be able to, say, build maybe another archer unit. Actually, I think I'd rather do that before building a settler. So let's end the turn. Yeah, this guy doesn't want to attack us. That's fine. Come back and just heal real quick. Oh, you can't. I moved you. That's right. You keep healing. You can come here. Can you get a shot in? Good. Get the shot on this guy. Alrighty. We can construct another building. If you're not sure of what you need to unlock a specific building that you're looking for... Oh, we can actually build a foundry. Nice. We have a tech tree of the buildings. So you can see what you want. Oh, I need this to unlock this and that and this. So it works pretty well. How I'm going to do my cities is basically my capital is going to be my military city, I guess, to a certain extent. So what I want is actually to get up to here, because Chamber of Blades gives us these knights that are extremely strong. Plus we get the training grounds, we can get the barracks here. All we needed was a farm. We already had one, but with the pumpkin farm it also counts. So I'm going to just continue on this teching, this tree, and probably have our second city be more of a resource city, and then maybe a third city that'll be more focused on mana, which unlocks our mana units, our mages and all that kind of stuff, and siege weapons and siege units and all that kind of stuff. So that's how I'm going to divide my cities early on, is that probably this will be our regular melee units. Then the second city will be resources. Then the third one will be for the mana stuff. With that said, let's go ahead and do another archer. We're going to go ahead and do one more archer. So now we will want to construct the Chamber of Spears, which will give us our first melee unit, which we already have one because we start with one. But yeah, so let's go ahead and pop it right here. Actually, looks like a pretty good place for that. And that'll be done in 3 turns. So in 3 turns we'll probably want to queue up a melee unit. This guy, you're going to keep healing. Yeah, and then we're going to go for this city here before our neighbors get it. And when we're going to get this city, we're going to get some pretty bad unrest for 10 turns. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the city. I might keep it as a resource city, or I might just convert it into maybe a fort, which won't count towards our optimal amount, and be very strong, and I think you get a pretty good range attack, and hopefully we'd be close enough to do some damage over there. So, but we'll see. First of all, we have to actually take it over. So, actually, our units. Research complete. Okay. Okay, so let's go with. I mean, frost weapon enchantment. Or I keep saying enchantment. Enchant. Is probably a pretty good thing as well, but I'm going to go with range resistance first, because it's a bit cheaper to get. Now this guy can move here and get an attack. This guy can move here and get an attack. Alright, level up. Alright, let's go for more missile damage. And you can actually attack as well, 11 and 2. Okay, sure. That's only 2 HP damage. That's not too much. Actually, with only 1. Good. Yep, let's take this baby over as soon as possible. What's this resource? Iron. Okay. We have iron here, I think, right? Yeah, iron. So we can actually build a pretty good building here. And iron will give us the... where is it? Yeah. No, these are the... Yeah, this shows you... I mean, there's other stuff besides the trees here. It shows you what different things is needed for other things. I mean, it's pretty vast. I have to say, it's pretty big. We need... No, we don't have that. We have iron, though. Where's the iron at? Where's the iron at? Not sure how that works. These are the different shrines we can build as well. We'll probably want to work on that at some point quickly. Oh, there we go. No, that's silver. This is... Design department, narrow department. Foundry, there we go. Allows us to build the masterwork armor. Yeah, we'll definitely want that. And it also gives us +1 gold per turn. So we're going to want to build this building as soon as possible, which will give us iron and the foundry. And the foundry doesn't seem to be used for anything else afterwards, though. So, yeah, anyways. Hey, okay, where are we at? Okay, so let's close the city view. And we'll end this turn. Alright, we've leveled up already. Let's go for more melee damage. I want very aggressive units. Because I'm getting spells that will increase their resistances, I'm going to make them very aggressive. Go ahead and shoot this. You go ahead and shoot this as well. Ooh, critical, nice. So this guy's going to go in piece of cake. There we go.
It appears
that is definitely a rival mage next to us. It's actually an orange color. It looked like yellow, but okay. So these guys are undead, if I'm not mistaken. It's an undead city, right? It doesn't have the undead logo though. I don't know what these guys are. Anyways, like I was talking about earlier, we get minus 20% to gold because we are of a different race. So the food and everything, plus the unrest right now. I mean, it's almost... I mean, we're getting a bit of stuff out of it, so I won't raise it, but this is probably why you want to convert a city, though. And I don't like being of different race because I don't like losing. It doesn't seem efficient losing out on stuff like that. So, so for now we'll keep it. We can always convert it to a special city, but we can't right now because of the unrest, which is 10 turns, and we're really getting screwed with that unrest. So, I mean, in theory, raising it right now might not be a bad idea, but you know, 25% on not a very high number is not going to damage us that much. And it does give us some benefits. I mean, we are getting an extra gold, almost 2 extra food. That's pretty much all we're getting, actually. It's not much. I'm not getting any mana. Anyways, for now, I'll keep this as a small little resource city just for now, and I'll probably convert it to maybe a free town, or maybe we can't actually see the options. You can also make dedicated cities to a specific god as well, which is always an interesting strategy to take when you're doing this. Yeah, rival mage. Ooh, the stone guy. Cool voice. Alright, I am happy to see you. Okay, well, I'm not going to do any friendship stuff because since they're so close to us, and I'm assuming because of the radius here that this is probably his capital, we're going to make that a top priority and try to knock one guy out as soon as possible. I think that will be the game plan here. But you know what? It's time for a cut in this video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all next time.